Video. Video.
What's your name?
Oh, video, sir.
Oh, video?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, if I can't pronounce that now, I'll forget it.
Victor Ross.
Victor?
Yes, sir.
Robert.
Robert. My name's Lightning.
There you go, sir.
So Lightning, when you're finished, it's running. Put the little switch.
Okay. It's on pause now.
No, it's running. It's recording. Because we want to start from the intro.
The card, sir. My name.
All right.
It's my card.
Okay.
Okay, who's Reno?
Right here, sir.
You're the project manager.
Yes, sir.
All right. And your position?
Superintendent, sir.
I'm the safety manager.
Okay.
General foreman.
General foreman, all right.
All right, gentlemen, your proposals were accepted as far as price. Now the final determination is going to come down to your safety culture and your safety program. We'll start off by asking you a few standard questions. Lightning and I will ask other questions that we see that fit the category of work that you do. First of all, what type of work did you bid on?
Well, before we start, can I give you just a little bit of information about our company? Go ahead, just so y'all can get a little feel of what we are. We're a multi-site company in Texas. We're currently expanding to the Gulf states, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. Our company actually started here in Houston with a small group of individuals and ourselves that really believe in the safety culture. You know, 15 years back, I lost my father in the industry because of somebody's ignorance, right? So me as a project manager, I feel like it's very important to back these guys up 100% in whatever they need. So, you know, we're just a small company trying to make a name for ourselves. We've been out 10 years. Like I say, I think that we have real suitable guys for this job right here, and we're just willing to expand. That's what we're all about, you know. Like I say, I back them up 100% when it comes to safety. So, as a project manager, I feel like it's a real important step for us, you know, as a company. So, that's where we stand. Just a small little feedback about our company.
Well said. Did you want to go ahead and ask them a few questions?
Yeah. Explain how your company gets top management involved in safety.
By top management, we mean VPs, you know, the president.
All the way down to you?
Yes, sir. We do. We get very involved. Once a year, we have like a luncheon at work, actually at the job sites. We bring everybody in from the workers, foremen, GFs, VP. Everybody comes in. You know, have a nice lunch, music. You get everybody comfortable. You have a good time. You have no question. You talk to other guys. Pretty much, it's just a big family reunion. Pretty much of the workers. That's where we get involved, and we give out incentives also.
Okay, well, to me that sounds more management is mingling with the employees, but by involvement we mean, do you have a signed safety plan?
Yes, sir, we do.
By the top management or by the safety coordinator? Who signs off on that?
The safety coordinator signs off, but also the manager, and the manager goes to the project manager.
Okay, once again, that's all field level, but by top management, we mean president, vice president. The standard safety plan is usually a book this thick, looks like a telephone book, and the very first page always has VP and president signature. That's proof that they're involved in management, because that right there means that they were involved in authoring that safety plan, and that's actually a part of any contractor bid. Do you have something like that?
Yes, sir, we do.
May I see it?
At this moment, it's not present in our hands,
Okay.
but we
Fair
have
enough.
one implement.
Okay, fair enough.
What would you ask from us at Shell to help you better improve your safety program, or help you be successful?
That'll be me right here, sir. I'll probably ask about your some of your any information that you can give me, you know, regarding the regulations and what you expect from us, you know, such as I know you and Shell have the life safety rules, the TOS life safety rules. So We're a little bit familiar with that. We train our workers on those specific 12 life-saving rules before we bring them into site, if we bring them into site. You know, and we'll ask for you guys to provide us with more training that you request, you know, that we can give our workers in order for them to be, you know, successful, have a safe production in your job site.
Lightning, you wanna ask number?
Yeah, I would like to know how your company, let me back up first and ask, how old is your company?
Our company's been
When was it
out in the field
founded?
for about 10 years.
Okay, so you're a pretty young company.
Yes.
At this point, how do you instill your safety accountability in all of your employees down to the lowest run? What do you use to instill the accountability?
Like as far as encouraging them to work safety, or
Holding them accountable. How do you go about
Accountable for
their actions,
and stuff.
their lack of assessing a situation, whatever? What do you have in place that instills accountability?
Well,
I mean, obviously you don't take them out behind the woodshed and shoot them, but I mean,
right.
what?
We have our proper training. We do encourage our employers to follow the guidelines, to follow the all the safety rules. The trainings that we do weekly, we have weekly meetings. We go over, we implement, you know, where we stand and what we lack of, and stuff that we do need to improve in.
Uh-huh.
So, you know.
So by weekly meetings, are you referring to a JSA, a TSA, or,
No, we actually,
or you have a foreman's meeting?
It's actually of the whole group employee at the site.
So it's a company-wide meeting at that location.
Yes, sir.
And this is during company time?
Yes, this is during company time. Right before
So-
we get started, we'll have these safety meetings, let them know what's going on, if anything's changed, if anything's added, you know, stuff like that. So it's just to raise the awareness to the employee in case we're used to doing something one way and it's actually changed. We can go ahead and let them know beforehand, you know, so we can prevent an accident or an incident happening. So
Sure.
we always want to, you know, encourage the employees to do the right thing, so we won't lose any time.
Okay. Now, you say you have this on company time on the job site. Is this a 15-minute little pep talk, or is this, you know, I mean, what's the average length of time on something?
Well,
like that?
our general safety meeting is usually about 30 minutes, but if an employee, you know, if it does go beyond that and employees have questions, you know, we do stay an additional meetings. We do address the questions, you know, because we feel that it's safety meetings really doesn't have a particular time to it, but what we do want to implement is the point across.
Well, my concern first and foremost is safety, but I'm also looking at if you get 100 men on that job and you're out 30 or 40 minutes, that's a lot of production.
Yeah, it's a lot of production time, but the way we've always seen it is safety first, then quality, and then production.
Good
You
answer.
know, it's always a good rule of thumb, no matter where you go, that it's always implemented that same way. You know, our culture can't stop just because of production. You know, we have to take care of our employees. If we don't act and don't take care of our employees, then what are they going to think about the management? You know, do these people not care about me? Am I just another number to them? Am I just another person to them? But whenever you start acting kind and start showing your employees that they really mean something, that they're a person and not a number, it just goes a long ways, you know.
I agree. How would you explain your return on your safety investment?
Well, our safety investment, I mean, nobody gets hurt. It's just a big payoff. You know, that's our big payoff. You know, that's the way I've always felt.
Okay.
I mean, I hope that answered your question.
No, it really doesn't. By return on your investment, I guess what I'm asking is, do you see it reflected in your numbers?
Oh, of course it does.
I mean, like we just talked, you're taking away from production. Obviously, you're making payroll, but you're not getting any work done. So do you actually see a return on that investment?
Oh, of course, the numbers say everything. If you don't get nobody hurt, then you prevent that lost time.
How do you allot resources for safety?
Well, we look at their resumes. We have to make sure that the person is really qualified for the task. You know, first of all, you know, we do have to do interviews, and you know.
Actually, what that question means is where does the money come
Financially.
Oh, where does the money come
Yeah.
from?
Now, how's your budget, your safety budget based?
Good question.
What percentage goes to safety?
That's another good
You see,
question.
because, you know,
I mean-
there's time and material jobs, there's cost plus jobs, and then there's hard dollar jobs. Each one of them have their own figures, you know. Cost plus, you know, will pay out for the cost of the material plus the man hours. That's one budget. Then we have time and material. That's another budget. And the hardest one is when you bid on a specific job for a specific price. That's the hard dollar. And we don't give you any extra resources for safety. That has to be counted in your bid. If we accepted your bid as is, did you allot money in your budget for safety?
Or did you just bid it low enough that you can get the job?
No, well, the bid has, I think the company, our company actually provides for the training. You know, that's the extent that we go to make sure that we do have qualified people out there.
Yeah, but training
But
supplies.
somebody has to pay for that.
You know,
They may supply it, but somebody's writing a check.
I mean, you know, the painters have to be fit tested. You know, insulators have to have their Kevlar sleeves. Everybody has to have hard hat, you know, their safety glasses, so on and so on. I mean, it's an expensive endeavor just getting one employee. Between drug testing, PPE, one employee, and by the time he hits that field, is an average of $400 to $600 just to get him on his first day.
And he ain't made you a dime yet.
And he has not made a dime yet.
So my question again is, how do you allot resources for this?
Are you pulling harnesses and cheaters from one job and bringing them over here? Or did you actually figure in to this bid that allotted amount of money that you perceive that you're going to spend on safety?
Well, like I said, as a company, you have to put in to get in. I mean, you have to do your part and to put your stuff,
Comes four.
Okay.
you know, in order
Okay.
for you to be successful, you have to do your part too as a company.
Okay,
Okay.
well, I think we've hit that nail on the head a few times. Well, we'll move on.
Can you explain your safety culture?
Safety culture. What is it specific you want to kind of know about our safety culture? Or
A breakdown on it. How does your company strive on the culture? What is your company's culture? What do you stand behind?
well, most important thing is suit the right people for the right job. You know, train people, bring the right people into the job site.
I think what we're asking more is it trial and error based? Is it behavioral based safety culture? Or
Is it reactive?
Proactive?
We try to be proactive rather than reactive. We try to identify.
I mean, 10 years that your company has been open, that's not that much time to implement your own safety culture. So did you hire somebody? Did you cookie cutter, you know, copy and paste from our safety culture? Or did you develop it on your own?
We try to develop as we go. You know, from job site to job site, we try
So
to
then it's
grab.
reactive.
It's
We try to
reactive.
grab a little bit from every job site, every company and stuff like that. We come up with our own programs or our own safety culture, but I think it's pretty good to implement something from other sides, other companies, other people to our culture.
All right, gentlemen, that answered our questions, and we'll interview the others and we'll let you know our decision. Thank you for your
We
time.
appreciate it.
Thank you all for
Pleasure
having
meeting
us.
y'all.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for your
Good luck.
time.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Anything on boss?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
All right.